Nescafe's commitment to sustain.
All right, guys, give me a few seconds. Waiting on Okay, perfect. We're now live. It's time to share a screen. All right. Okay, guys, welcome back. We're gonna have a very quick call today. I'm gonna break down how I managed to do $30,000 in profit under 24 hours. Some of you guys might already know or have an idea how this was done because I kind of kept everybody in the loop on Discord on my exact action and what price I exited, what price I swapped my whichever cryptocurrency to whichever cryptocurrency. And I'm just going to break down my analysis and the reasoning behind I made these moves. And hopefully you would be able to take advantage of the market's movement the same way I did in the last 24 hours. Okay. So at this point, I'm sure most of you guys know that when you see a dip, you shouldn't panic. Okay, you should not panic on dips because a lot of times dips give you more opportunities into getting into a better price. So if you've been already doing dollar cost averaging, like I've mentioned, you should already have an idea why dips are so important, why these corrections and minor crashes in the market can aid you getting into a better positioning in cryptocurrency market. But a lot of new people, what they end up doing, they end up getting into the hype of crypto, and they'll see that Bitcoin has done a new all-time high and they'll start buying the top. And this is not a very wise thing to do, because when you're purchasing any type of high market cap at a top, you're essentially setting yourself up for failure unless you're planning to hold for months and years. Then it's different. But even then, there's better ways to enter into a better positioning in the crypto market. And the way it was going through a very unhealthy bull run. I wouldn't say it was that unhealthy, but it was due for a correction, such as what happened yesterday. Okay, so let's break down what happened in the last 24 hours and what I've done to profit over $30,000. So this is what happened. Okay, so yesterday, let me open up Crypto Bubbles just to show you guys how bad it was yesterday. In fact, it might not show. It might not show. Okay. Wonder if I could go. Wonder if I can change the date to yesterday. I might not be able to. Okay. Well, yesterday okay. So I switched to weekly. Yesterday our crypto bubble chart looked like this. Screen looked like this. Everything was down. Everything was down like 10 to 20%. Right? You should be able to see the screen. In fact, you shouldn't even be able to speak. Oh, you're speaking on Discord. Yeah, we're doing this on Zoom. Yeah. Okay. I probably should have exited out from my Discord. Sorry about the interruption, guys. Okay, so like I was saying before, I was so ever rudely interrupted by Leica from my Discord community. Um, Just kidding. It happens. We had a very red day yesterday. We had an average of 20 to 30% red with most the lower market cap. And I believe Bitcoin was down approximately 10 to 15% yesterday. Um, so, with that being said, I quickly looked into the market and I looked through all my crypto holdings, all my crypto holdings. Um, this is not all my crypto holdings, but just to give you an example, I looked through my crypto holdings, and this is the first thing that I did. I looked for the worst dips possible on a good projects, and I also cross-referenced with the best performing crypto that I was holding at the time. Okay. And for whatever reason, Decentraland Mana had gone up like 10 to 20% during the bear market. Okay. And I'm actually a Mana holder. I held onto my Mana. So this was my analysis. I anticipated that Mana will hit that high and probably retrace. And I've had to kind of like look at what Mana was doing. I noticed that it kept rejecting around the full $4 area, right? $4.20, $4.14 area. So I knew that a correction or a minor crash was due for Mana, even though it was being very bullish during the bear market. So this is what I did. I took my Mana and I swapped. I did an arbitrage trading. I swapped to a different exchange and I swapped my Mana for Solana yesterday. Okay. And once I swapped my Mana to Solana, I was already, what was it like? I bought into Solana when it was like 198 yesterday. Okay, because my Mana at that time was, let's check how much it was. I think it was about $4.20 something cents. Okay, so my Mana was at $4.20 something cents, and I swapped it for a Solana that was at 198, 197 ish. I believe Discord would have my exact number because I told my community, I was very transparent. I said, hey guys, just an FYI, this is what I'm doing right now. Just an FYI, I just sold all my Mana and I bought into Solana with my Mana holding. Okay, so this is crypto arbitrage trading, and this is also spot trading. So with that conversion, I waited for the inevitable, which would have been Solana surging back up. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I had no idea it was gonna perform that well so quickly. I was anticipating the bear market to run a little bit longer, but to my surprise, I woke up with Solana doing another 11, 12% surge from the red zone. So now I'm up essentially 11% just off of no. So I made 20% on Mana's bull run, and then I made another 11% on the conversion. So this is one of the prime example of how you can profit very low risk spot trading. Okay. Now you could have shorted this on a margin, or longed it on a margin, but in a market like this where there's uncertainty, you can get liquidated. And the way I see it, when you're spot trading, it's almost impossible to lose your entire account. Almost impossible, because when you're spot trading, you're basically holding onto the value of the crypto, right? Onto the token. So unless you're trading meme coins, which I would not recommend, it would not happen, right? Especially if you're doing it with safer coins like Solana. Like Solana is not going to $0, right? So me being so confident in Solana's project and knowing based on historic technical analysis, it's been bouncing up above $200 like no issue. I knew the inevitable was going to happen. So that's what I did. And here was another example. Um, there was I'm not exactly sure which crypto token that I sold yesterday, but I sold one of my crypto. Um, I believe it might have been either Bitcoin or Ethereum. It was one of the main coins. So this is what I saw in the market. So when Bitcoin or Ethereum dropped about 10-15%, I noticed that Hedera Hashgraph dropped more than Ethereum, more than Bitcoin. And I cross-referenced by pulling up the BTC to HBAR or Ethereum to HBAR tab, and I cross-referenced and I looked at which one dropped more. Why did I look into which one dropped more? Because then I can convert one currency to the other and anticipate the rise of the other coin in the future. Okay. Too much surprise once again. On Hedera Hashgraph, I made back 10% this morning, approximately 10%. Okay. Because the dip was so significant on the other coin, on HBAR. I got into HBAR at a very good price this morning or yesterday. Um, and this is like a good example of how you guys can take advantage of the crypto market. Like, it's not hard to do 30,000 a day conservatively once you build your capital. But obviously you guys need to like do your research and practice with a smaller amount before you start using the kind of funds that I'm using, 6-7 figure digits. But in the crypto market, spot trading is like the easiest way to make money if you know what you're doing, right? And I honestly, like, with a larger amount, I genuinely believe spot trading is better than margin trading. Okay, because margin trading is not for everybody. It's like the whole psychological factor involved makes it very difficult for people to stay consistent and win. So I genuinely think everyone should start spot trading or at least start practicing. And if you have any more questions, feel free to ask me in the group chat in my Discord. And for people that are watching this on my YouTube, there's gonna be a link in my bio that you guys can click on and join my Discord community, the most diverse, advanced crypto trading community out there. And for those of you that are already in my Discord, let me know if you guys have any questions. And that's pretty much it for today's call.